with a defiant century in Chennai. The Aussies trailed by 20 runs in their second innings when Martyn strolled to the crease late on day 3. But the West Australian showed plenty of composure on a turning track to grind out his 8th Test century and first against India. His 104 after more than 4.5 hours at the crease helped Australia secure a vital draw.
Too close to leg stump. But a great delivery coming back in to Simon Kaddish.
Certainly was. It moved quite away. It started well outside off stump, and once it started to reverse, it really hooped in. Simon Kaddish watches the ball extremely close, so to beat and deceive Simon Kaddish in that fashion, the ball must have moved quite away. Delighted is Zahir Khan. It's been a struggle for him in the first 2 Test matches. That's only his 2nd wicket of the series.
Missing leg stump. It's a good ball. Understandably, the young man is excited. But David Shepherd will have a close look and he'll see whether the ball is hitting the stumps in spite of the excitement. And this was definitely missing leg stump.
And things happening quite a way outside leg stump, but it's just such a big appeal. You've got the 11 Indian players and then 40,000 spectators going up.
Damien Martyn gets off the mark, and he'll also keep strike for the next over. 122 for 3. Stays positive, Damien Martyn, and he'll get 4 for this.
A very strong onside field, so not many fielders on the off, and certainly no one backward point or in that point region. So anything with a little bit of, the short of a length delivery, if he's quick enough on his feet as he was there, he can just back off it, get some bat on it, and it's going to be runs. Hits it well enough, it will race away for 4, but it's more that quick feet, get back, watch the ball close, and there'll always be 2 minimum.
Once again, it's a similar shot. In fact, a better shot this time. It's travelled more quickly for another 4.
Nicely played. The length is not quite right there from Harbhajan Singh, but that one was a little bit fuller. Has always been strong through this area. I think that comes from playing in Perth. Hasn't grown up playing against a lot of spin because of the quick bouncy pitches in Perth, and certainly the whack of their first-class ground. Well, that's close. There'll be a big shout. Height is the issue. Better length. An attempt at the same sort of shot.
Here we go. Pitch outside the off stump and hitting on the flap, but the impact would be outside the off stump. It's good umpiring again, ever so slightly. The ball striking the batsman outside the line of the off stump. I think this is where I think the rule is unfair for the bowler. He's beaten the batsman, the ball is going on to hit the stumps. It's in the books.
Oh, close. Good work from Kumble. Damien Martyn set off thinking it might have bounced over the top, but Kumble made good ground. He's a tall man. Shot it back to the keeper.
The hard nature of the pitch once again. Fuller length, hitting it into the ground. Kumble reacting extremely well. 34 years of age. Good reflexes yet.
Birthday boy, and at 34, still got youth on his side. That one will run away. That's handy runs. Australia now will be 4 for 26 in the end of another over. 167 for 4.
The top spinner, more bounce, just clipping the thigh pad.
That's for the short ball and dealt appropriately by Damien Martyn.
First boundary from the bat of the morning, and good batting because he's been under the cosh, Damien Martyn. Not really seen too many loose deliveries, but the moment he gets one, he's quickly onto it and puts it away.
Much better angle for Harbhajan Singh, going around the stumps, looking for the leg before. He's got that extra bounce, and Damien Martyn is preferred to play him off the back foot. And also a man at long on for the big shot.
Pull shot, has played it beautifully. Short ball, and he's hit his fourth boundary. 186 for 4.
Kibiraj Akash Chopra does extremely well. That's good technique, in fact. Staying low and getting out of the way. If you stand up by any chance, then you're a bigger target, you get hit. He realized the pull shot was going to be played in the air. He's trying to clear the man at short mid-wicket. And Chopra does very well indeed to get out of the way.
Thermometer there, I'm just waiting for it to get a reading. It's taking a while, it's that hot. We've calculated, it's probably saying, surely, well, it nearly went to 43 degrees there in the sun, and will be still rising, I dare say. Oh, the ball's nearly gone back onto the stumps. Don't worry about the appeal. Did the ball go between the legs of Martyn?
Well, never a question about the leg before. The impact was outside the line of off stump. He was playing a shot. The extra bounce again. It's rolling onto the stumps. Oh dear, oh dear. Just close to the stumps, but did that have enough to knock the bails over?
Oh, magnificent delivery. Oh, he doesn't know whether to go forward or back. The last few overs, some fantastic pressure has been built up by Harbhajan and Kumble into the bowler's footmarks, and oh, it's kicked and spun like a spitting cobra.
Well, having realised the first innings, going on to the front foot, a lot of bad pad decisions. The Australians are preferring to stay on the back foot.
Pulls it away. Beautiful shot. He's reading the length so well now, and it's gone for 4. The fact that he knows any ball that drops short of those bowlers' footmarks, he can get on the back foot and smash it. And he's hit that right in the screws.
Indication of that wasn't in the last over as well. He was playing back to deliveries which were very close to that footmark, but this one marginally short, slow pitch. And look at that footwork, going right back, making good use of the crease.
And again, brilliant batting, poor bowling. And it's been a brilliant gutsy 50 from Damien Martyn. Well played. His 18th Test cricket.
And a very well-deserved half-century. Good one indeed. The crowd here standing up, realizing that Damien Martyn is playing an important role in this match. Also go past the 200 Australia.
When you're batting, sometimes you've got to understand when you can play back and play forward. Now there's the spot there. If a ball lands before that bowler's footmarks, you know you can get on the back foot pretty quickly. So it's a nice little spot to judge length. When it's pitched up in that area, you've got to get forward, I would dare say, or kick it away.
Well, much fuller length 2 deliveries ago from Harbhajan Singh, and look at Damien Martyn. He's doing the right thing. It's the best way to play on a turning pitch. There's 2 balls ago, fuller length. Oh, he's staying back. He can see what's happening off the pitch. puff of dust coming out, the extra bounce. Very well played indeed.
For one more. The point is here, once the ball lands in that area, I'll be thinking to get on the front foot and kick it away. Watch the ball land in the bowler's footmarks, explodes, and see how much played it beautifully. But you don't know where it's going to go, do you, Shiva? So I would say the best way to play it for me was to try to get on the front foot and professionally kick the ball away.
Damien Martyn, 3,000 runs now in Test cricket. Good average, nearly 47. And he will have not played many better or more important innings than the one he's playing right now for his country. I'm so impressed with the way Damien Martyn has played this morning. He was struggling when he first came in against the spinners yesterday. And he hasn't looked the most convincing Australian batsman against spin generally on this tour so far, but he's been in control this morning. His judgment of length has been outstanding. And when he's had a chance to put away the bad ball, particularly when the spinners have dropped short, he's pounced.
That's a beautiful shot once again. Bataan is really looking to get this reverse swing going away from Damien Martyn, but I have to say, he looks like I don't know if he's injured, but since he's been bowling today, he's just ambling in. It's not the normal energy level you'd see from Bataan. And Martyn not missing out.
And at the moment, it's Damien Martyn who's in control. 226 for 4. He's getting us a wicket. He's going to be here till tomorrow night.
Good stop. Dravid has really excelled himself at first slip in this series.
Yeah, he looks a good slipper now, doesn't he? Oh, he's always had good hands, as we know, but he looks quite comfortable. He anticipates very well. He reads angles very well. He gets the right depth from the spinners. He's got a nice setup, a stance for a slipper. And he's got a fantastic eye as well. So he's got good hands, Rahul Dravid.
Good control on drive, just wide enough, I thought, for Damien Martyn to pick up a single.
I've spoken to a few experts on this. They say that the lighter ball, when it's brand new, say for example you might find a ball that's in the box that's 153 grams, 3 grams lighter, that will have a tendency to swing more than the heavier one. They're not all exactly 156 grams in a dozen balls. Just pull one ball out and throw it. I reckon a bowler should be allowed to have a choice of his weapon.
And there we have the 100 partnership. And a fantastic partnership between these two, and Jason Gillespie still there as the night watchman.
Great effort from Damien Martyn. Waiting till the end to get the placement right. There was protection in the deep. The man was too square. Very well executed shot. Waited for the ball to come on to him. Played it late to get it fine and get the boundary as well. 79. 9 boundaries in that highest partnership for the 5th wicket. Oh, that's a much better delivery. Good reply by Bataan. And look at his speed, just 78 miles per hour. Australia was India at Chennai. Previous best, Doug Walters in Red Park, long time ago. 35 years And this could be a match-winning one.
It's looking like that. Australia lead by 107. So pretty much this whole partnership is the Australian lead. That's how crucial it's been. And a little bit of a wayward shot from Damien Martyn, the previous delivery. Just a little bit of extra pace and bounce from Irfan Pathan, with this new ball getting a little bit of extra bounce.
One thing we haven't seen from Harbhajan Singh is him bowling around the wicket to the right-hander, Damien Martyn, or Jason Gillespie for that matter. The thing for a batsman is you get used to, the longer you play, you get used to the lines that bowler bowls, you get used to trajectory and amount of spin. Good idea just to change things around, try and present the batsman with a different problem. I don't think Harbhajan likes bowling around the wicket, but might just be worth a go. You just never know. All of a sudden Damien Martyn has to rethink the angles.
I think this should be buys. It's pitched in the rough and it's gone like a leg spinner. The arm goes up. 2 more in Parthiv Patel's account.
It's a wonderful delivery. It wasn't actually the doosra, but it curved a little bit in the air and just kept going.
Here we are. Harbhajan Singh continues. No more silly point fielder for the right-hander. We were just looking at the list of bowlers who have picked up 10 wickets in a match, and we were talking about George Lohman, and we confessed quite honestly that we didn't know much about him, but we've got some more information thanks to our statistician Richard Lockwood. Lohman came from England and was born in 1865. Poor man died at the age of 36, played 18 test matches and played in that period from 1886 to 1896. But a remarkable record that.
When you said Sanjay, lovely stroke, lovely sweep from Damien Martyn. It's not a shot he's employed a tremendous amount against Harbhajan Singh, but he hit this one nicely. When you said, Sanjay, you were going to ring Ian Chappell to ask him about George Lohman, I assume you meant he played with him.
Chappelli knows me well enough. That's another 4. 2 sweep shots, 2 fours to Damien Martyn.
Martyn into the 90s with these 2 boundaries. 2 fours in 2 deliveries, and he goes on to 95. His 11th boundary. And at the crease now, 257 minutes. And approaching what would be an exceptional 100.
The field has changed on the leg side. They've got a short fine leg for that fine sweep. Just a bit too full, but 3 consecutive sweep shots. And he's got 9 runs for it. It moves to 96. You see here, a bit awkward because that ball was too full. Damien Martyn on 96. Anil Kumble. Once again, all set to get 100 in the second innings. In similar conditions when his team has given away the first innings lead in turning pitches.
Dean Jones made the comment yesterday that he thought the problem with the Australian batsman, he said at the moment, is nobody's prepared to graft and get a 4-hour 100. He's been in over 4 hours, Damien Martyn, and is approaching 3 figures. just the kind of innings that his team needed.
Session by session progress of Damien Martyn.
That's how Anil Kumble has had Martyn in the past. Pushing forward, bit of drift into the right-hander, and it's the drift that makes Martyn play outside the ball sometimes, and that's when he can take the inside edge, and that's why there's a short leg in place.
And every time he's played that shot, he's immediately aware that that's a mistake. He takes time off, regroups, and then he does this. Stays on the back foot. We showed you that graphic earlier about his runs scored. Been quite remarkable how he's completely changed his approach in the second innings, and he's got more runs off the back foot and turning pitch than of the front foot. There you can see 55 runs at the back foot. And here comes the big one. It's a straight six, the arms go up in the air, and Damien Martyn has got 100, his 8th test match 100, and his first against India.
What a way to bring up your 100. Straight six, sweetly hit, and it's been a marvellous century by Damien Martyn, appreciated by the crowd, not just the Australians here, but the whole Indian crowd rising to Damien Martyn, and deservedly so, because it's been a marvellous performance.
Fantastic shot, gutsy shot. He knows he's got all of it. His finest hour in Test cricket. Fighting, gutsy knock on a pitch that's completely foreign to him in many ways.
And what a way to reach the century. Majestic fashion. Long way. Very, very appreciative, the crowd here.
It's often been said about Damien Martyn that he didn't have the mental capacity to start off an innings against quality spin on a wearing low pitch. He didn't have the skills mentally and also technically. But in the last 2 to 3 years, he has played just magnificently. He really has played well. The concentration, the shot selection, the reading of the length of the spinners, playing everything off the back foot, it's been almost to perfection. Couldn't have come at a better time. Down the pitch, just the courage to do that. You know he's got all of that. It's gone all the way. How pumped is he? He really is. And he's got a